Ladies and gentlemen, the season 2 finale, Cold Harbor. It's an hour and 22 minutes long. Do I have that kind of time right now? Here I am preoccupied by my Audi life. Because this is Any-Me, guys, on the channel. This is Any-Me, sort of. Or at least I try to be Any-Me.
Have you finished Cold Harbor?
Nope.
What is this place? Why am I here?
Obviously, he's not fully integrated now, by the way. I wish that would have happened, but... yeah.
We can save her.
Who?
Miss Casey.
Gemma.
There's a hallway down there. It's different.
Why would he say who, though? He doesn't know about his wife.
From Irving's joints.
Okay. He's catching on.
With an elevator going down?
Up. Oh, no, it is down. Hell, he does. And his dad's here, dude. And
what a funny speech you gave at the party.
is she gonna stab her dad with a pen? That would be poetic.
I was cross with you after. I threw a tin of candies.
God, you're fucking...
Maybe he views her as like his daughter when his daughter was a child. I don't know. What is the reason for him being here right now?
I do not love my daughter.
Fuck. But I love you because you're
I used to see care in her.
You're my create. I don't know.
But he left her as she grew.
He values innocence.
Sound like a good
Purity.
dad.
Yeah.
I had others in the shadows.
Oh my god.
But he wasn't in them either.
This is weird.
Until I saw him again.
And you?
And you.
He likes Hallie?
You and your family created hell, and you're going to burn in it.
Yeah. So what he values is like regular people. So they just stop doing what you're doing.
There he is.
Oh, defiance? Passion?
Tomorrow is a special day.
Maybe he wants Hallie to be on the... He's gonna swap
Why did you
them.
come here? What do you want from me?
He doesn't like that his own daughter's obedient. This is weird. He likes his itty daughter better.
They do a test, and then they kill her?
Yeah, I figured they would just kill her after they're done experimenting on her.
How do I find her once I'm down there?
Your chip is only attuned to your floor.
So it's the other mark.
Once you get down to testing, you'll be your Audi again.
Yeah.
And then he'll find Gemma and take her up to the severed floor.
Where you will guide her to the exit stairs.
Wow, this is awesome. This is a break, like an escape breakout. It's like a jailbreak that's complicated with this severed twist.
I know this is a...
Obviously, we knew that was coming.
But if we can prove that she is alive, if we can prove that they fucking kidnapped her...
Yeah, they did kidnap
it
her.
will end them.
Yeah. And it will end him.
Well, what happens to us?
But you're being reintegrated. You'll be fine.
Well, if Lumen ends, then what happens to every Innie?
Yeah,
on the floor?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to reintegrate everybody. That's the only solution.
You want me to give my life?
No.
The lives of everyone down there?
No, it's not that simple.
Just to save one person you happen to care about?
Yeah. He doesn't really even care
It
about her.
doesn't have to end your life.
Tell him about reintegration.
There's somebody else who wants to talk to you, actually.
It's gonna be a video of himself talking to himself. A video of Audi Mark. Yeah. Yeah.
Watch it. Record your response. And step out.
Oh, this is how they can have a conversation. This is brilliant. This is an ingenious way to have a conversation. Imagine being able to talk to yourself like this.
Hey, well, I guess you know who I am. I think you've spoken with Devin and Miss Cobell. You know where what it is that we're asking. But the first thing I need to say to you is that I am so sorry. You know, I created you as a prisoner and as an escape. These are content, and because I took their word for it, you've been living a nightmare for 2 years.
Wow. This is self-love. This is imagine apologizing to yourself for making yourself
Make it right.
live a life you didn't want to live.
I hope, with all we have in common, that you'll give me that chance.
The levels on which that resonates, and that's brilliant. What, the man's pregnant too? What are you gonna say? Well, we're not gonna get to see the rest of their conversation, probably. No. Maybe. Oh no, we are. Okay. I really think it's ingenious as well how they keep the elevator sound and the dinging when they transition. Like I said, this show is all about transitions, and the fact they do that every time the implant, clicks is awesome.
I never expected to actually speak to you.
Holy shit.
Let alone get an apology, so thank you. Nightmare is the wrong word, actually.
It's hell.
Because we find ways to...
Oh yeah, no, they do make the best of it. He's right. It is a life
Which
that
is
I'd be
why
giving up.
what you're asking scares me.
Yeah,
Whatever this life is,
that's all we have.
it's all we have, and we don't want it to end. Can you understand that?
Yeah, it's tough. But you could just be like, I'm gonna make you a part of me so you can live this life with me. Because he's gonna do reintegrate. He's got to tell him about that. It's the only way forward. But it's less compelling, I suppose, than him telling a part of himself to die, sacrifice himself.
I'd say the same thing in your position. However,
Oh, he's gonna tell him about it.
Lumen doesn't have to be your whole life.
It sounds like he's pitching him though, like a sales pitch now. Oh no, he's just telling him.
It's a way to recouple memories so we can be one person.
I started this because I see now how unfair this all is to you.
I don't like the way he's talking. The tone of his voice is weird.
Is this life our life?
It's sinister, like he's lying almost.
Belongs to both of us.
Like it's almost like I
And I want to share it with you.
expect him not to finish it. Also, if he does that, yeah, he's lying. He's fucking lying. Because I think he knows if he does that, neither of them will be each other again.
What
Like,
does that mean
well-
exactly? That you get the right side and I get the left?
Yeah, you won't be who you are. Like it'll change both of you.
Both of us, like one person combined.
Like my memories and yours, and my trauma and yours.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been alive for, what, 20 times longer? So
Whoever this new
Hybrid person.
it's like he'd be way more you than me.
Ugh.
I just don't think that's how it works. Okay, how does it work?
I knew it wasn't gonna be this simple. Well, maybe I didn't, but it makes sense. This conversation, it's complicated. Either way, any Mark has to sacrifice himself. I think you're both sacrificing yourselves, but I don't think Audi Mark intends to do this now. For some reason,
warned Gemma for 2 years.
I had to pause again, but now I just want to say, now that I'm getting to see the duality of Adam Scott's performance up close, for lack of a better way to put that, he does really convey that innocence and childlike aspect of any Mark. Like I think he speaks a lot softer, and as Audi Mark, it's a little bit deeper and it's a little bit more established and confident. You know what I mean? Really, his performance is very subtle in the way that it changes, but it's brilliant. It really is. I've noticed that more with him. Oh, and Irving for sure. They're very different. That's more in your face though. the way in which John does that and how his outie and his innie are different in the way that they carry themselves. But it's more subtle with Adam Scott's performance, and it shouldn't go unnoticed. It just was. This was the first time I was really like, oh yeah, I'm pushing play. He said teaching job before this.
Because I fucking started showing up drunk.
Oh damn, that's why he lost his job.
And I thought I was protecting you from that pain.
Oh, hey, Ms. Goodall told me you like someone down there? Helena Egan, right? Any name's Helene?
Ellie, but
Honestly, I love that you had that experience. You can imagine, like, what you and Helene have.
Helene, he doesn't even know her name. It's not.
Like, thousands of days of, like, joy and arguments.
This isn't having the opposite effect because now he wants that.
I have to get my wife back. I have to have her back.
Yeah, he understands why you want her back for the same reason that he wants to have what you had with your wife. At least you got to have it. Oh my god. Better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all.
Telly, actually. Ellie.
Fuck!
It's the person I'm in love with.
Which you'd know if you'd ever taken an interest in my life.
Yeah,
Before tonight when you need something.
that was a tell. God damn it.
She's the person I'll lose.
Her outie won't, like, reintegrate. Assuming that's even real. Assuming every word out of your mouth isn't a lie.
Fuck!
Whoa! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Dude.
I'm just trying to save my wife, okay?
I should have seen this coming. He's radicalizing his innie.
You know what I think? I think the second you get your wife back,
And now he's talking confident and established and grounded.
that I disappear along with every innie down.
Let the revolution has begun! Fuck,
We
dude.
are in this together.
You're not,
Can't you
though.
Just trust me. No.
No.
Devin! He's a fucking child.
He is a fucking child, but
I mentioned reintegration. He basically called bullshit.
Well, he's not wrong.
yeah,
right?
he's not wrong. This is not like there's no solution. There really is no solution. It's fucked. How the fuck do you do this? Now this isn't gonna work because he's gonna feel like
The
he's
numbers are
being-
your wife.
He's got to make she's got to make him feel like what he's doing is terrible, so he doesn't want
They're
to
a
do it anymore.
doorway into the mind of your Audie's wife, Gemma Scout.
That's not too surprising. I sort of figured that.
I don't understand.
Also, he's making it so that they can maintain what they're doing to her by.
What do you see every day when you look at them?
And he has to get rid of the scary numbers, the pain.
What? We feel things.
What do you feel?
Yeah.
Different things. We sometimes sadness.
Whoa.
Taming the tempers. The tempers.
Malice.
They're keeping her at baseline, basically.
So you're saying the clusters are
Her tempers. The building blocks of her mind.
Yikes.
Every file you've completed is a new consciousness for her.
Yeah, Jesus.
A new innie.
Yeah, that sounds. We sort of figured that, but Jesus.
I've completed 24 files.
Cold Harbor is the last.
And all of those people will die.
You will have served your purpose.
And you'll both die.
So will she.
So he doesn't have a choice. He has to do this.
Wait, why are you telling me this? What are you doing here? Really?
Good question.
Ma.
That's condescending.
There'll be no honeymoon ending for you.
Oh yeah,
and
she's
Ellie.
bringing him. She's like, you can't get what you want.
She's an Egan. You're nothing to them.
It's true.
I think you're using me.
Reintegration is your only chance.
Do you love your brother?
She's not wrong.
Yes.
Well, then you tell him that the next thing I see had better be the severed floor, or I swear he will never see his wife again.
He'll make the right decision.
Stop!
Mark.
Oh boy, what a transition. Let's go. What the fuck? They really just want him to finish this job. They're making him feel like some sort of prophet savior with that painting. Jesus. And they have to assume he knows it. Look at everybody. Why would they include everybody? He doesn't know half these people. Even her. Maybe they somehow know that he knows everything now. I do kind of love these two, though. We really needed that episode with Gemma. Otherwise, I would be rooting way more for these two. They have to be in the know. It feels like Lumen's in the know. This is like the boss battle level. You know? The end of the game. Everything we've done has led us to here. This is so well done, with the hallway lighting up and getting bigger and bigger, them feeling smaller and smaller. And they just, everything's in the dark.
Fuck me.
They're gonna make him finish. At gunpoint. Now I get why it had to be him, because of his connection to his wife. His subconscious connection to his wife. That's why he would have to be the one to play with her subconscious.
Mark, the founder wished to witness the historic completion of your 25th file.
It's kind of crazy that with these other relationships this season, we've been exploring both conscious and subconscious love. Relationships we don't necessarily remember, and that's been at the heart of what Mark is doing here. It really is the final level. You can't do it though.
I know why. I know why they're doing this.
Oh, he's back. We need you for this.
He said no?
Yeah, of course he did.
Follow me.
Well, maybe not of course. What if Irving breaks them all out? Somehow. Exalted victory of Cold Harbor. It really is a way to get people to do the work, to make them feel like it's the only thing that matters in the world. God. I wonder what the final...
So, what happens when they extract the chip? But how can we trust anything Cobell says?
She seemed different. I mean, she's the same, but...
What if the final any version of her in Cold Harbor is just like every any reintegrated into the one person to see if she implodes or can survive it?
We're screwed either way.
I don't know.
What's happening?
Because they're giving
Just
her
get dressed.
they're giving her actual clothes.
If you get her out,
Maybe she won't die. Maybe there's a chance of her dying, like a high probability. But maybe there's a chance that she just walks out of here, remembering everything.
Well, yeah, but he could be a total liar.
What if he's not?
If she wants you to live.
At least you'll have a chance at living.
Yeah. But I won't get to be with
I
you.
want to live with you.
Fuck. This is exact. I don't understand if she's just trying to be like, I'm an Egan, or if she's being like, I've been Helena this whole time.
Okay.
Or if this is just Helena. I kind of just said Helena and Helena in the same breath there, but Jesus! I haven't been this on the edge of my seat with a show in a minute.
Your Audi has responded to your resignation request.
What I was gonna say is what they were just talking about is exactly sort of what Bert and Irving were talking about.
I shall leave you to read it in solitude.
Just runs away. I needed that. That was the comedic timing of that moment was hilarious. It's gonna be mean.
Dear Innie. Point one.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I figured that's what he would say.
And your actions with her were deeply fucking indecorous. Point two.
Not his fault, bro.
I get it.
Oh, thank God.
She's perfect. And given our shared physiology, it tracks that you'd agree.
Nice. Empathy, I love it. I didn't see it coming, but I love it.
I've never been an impressive person. When Gretch told me that you're like this...
self-assured badass.
I don't know. It stung.
Yeah.
I hope someday she sees in me what she sees in you.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I guess I like knowing you're there.
It gives him something to strive towards, someone to look up to that he doesn't even know.
If you want to leave, you can.
Wow. A version of himself to look up to. It's like that Matthew McConaughey speech when he won the Oscar. You know who I look up to? You know who I want to be? Myself 10 years from now, or 5 years from now, whatever he said. The best version of myself. That's pretty badass. I love that. I really do. Wow. And that just gave him a fuck ton of purpose. Even more than he already had. Knowing that his existence betters his wife and his Audis. What are you doing, Milchek? What's the move here? He's got to finish it and then run to the hallway?
Been trying to think of other place names besides Delaware. And the equator.
The equator?
Oh, so this is Helly.
Is that a building? Big.
They gave a continent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, now I'm thinking about that scene with Helena and Mark in the diner, their Audis, and how it did feel like there was a connection there, you know, that he didn't really understand, but she did. Polygamy is a thing, Mark. All right, here we go. Like all great love stories, they have to run hand in hand somewhere quickly.
At least it's a happy one.
They're gonna do it together. This is the sexiest shit ever. Oh, I jumped. Why's he got the... Oh, that's the Lugan logo? The water drip emoji? They got Band-Aids? What a great song! Just... Well, I mean, you know, I just pictured Michael Jordan coming out back in the day now. Just sort of what's... Well, I actually don't know what's happening.
Mark S. One of
of the most important people in history.
I think that's true.
Your very own floor manager.
The fuck is going on?
Thank you, Keir. You're looking very handsome, sir.
I'd say the same of you, if not for my favorite core principle, vision.
So magnanimous.
My, you're verbose. Good thing you didn't write the first appendix. It would have burst.
That pissed him off. Good. Help him. Help Mark.
The legacy you've left behind is truly and irrefutably larger than life.
You mean my company?
I mean this wax statue that's 5 inches taller than you actually were.
Is this the moment? Or is that just a barb in return?
Thank you for that feedback, Seth.
Who's doing the voice of Keir? Like, in a control room, I don't know.
May I introduce choreography and merriment?
So it's a dancer, a marching band? This is gonna be dope, isn't it?
Let's go.
The fuck is this show? How did he switches outfits faster than Taylor Swift? This guy. Imagine how overstimulated they are. They don't know any of these people. It's a bunch of new people. More people than they've ever been around. Wow, that's a hell of a sketch. I'm pausing again. Wow, so I paused and then forgot to hit record again and just watched the rest of the episode, and I don't have it on camera. And I'm devastated by that. I am absolutely devastated by that because it was amazing. And it really transcended what we're typically used to seeing on television. And now I don't have that footage. I'm just gonna